Good evening, everyone. May I have a mover and second? Thank you. Good evening, everyone. May I have a mover and a seconder to call this meeting to order? Mike and Henry, to this Committee of Adjustments meeting held on October 22, 2025, come to order at 6 p.m. All those in favor? Carried. Are there any disclosure of pecuniary interest this evening? Seeing none. May I have a move and a seconder to adopt the previous minutes? Henry? Steve? That the Committee of Adjustments minutes dated September 24, 2025 be adopted as presented. All in favor? Carried. Welcome to this Committee of Adjustments meeting to allow the public an opportunity to express their views regarding the proposed minor variances and consents within the Township of Springwater. Each applicant and their agent, if applicable, will be given the opportunity to present the applications to the committee and public. Additional information on each of the application, including any presentation materials, is available in the committee agenda on the township website. Following those members of public who registered to make an oral submission prior to 5:30 p.m. October 21, 2025 will be given the opportunity to do so. All oral submission will be included in this meeting's minutes and form part of the public record, including the name and address of the speaker as information collected under the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection and Privacy Act. The minutes of the meetings will be posted on the township's website. All comments or questions should be addressed to the chair. Application 1, will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce the first application, item number 4.1 on the agenda?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item 4.1 on the agenda is minor variance application A32/25 submitted by P. Slopak on behalf of H. Slopak regarding lands known municipally as 5684 Penetanguishene Road. The purpose and effect of the application is to permit an attached deck structure within a rear yard and will be deficient in provisions of zoning bylaw 5000 as described. 1. A minimum setback for accessory structures from the mean annual high water level of a waterfront of 4 meters, whereas Section 15.4.10 permits a minimum setback from a waterfront of 7 meters. And 2. A maximum total area of accessory buildings or structures of 110 square meters, whereas Section 15.3.4 permits a maximum total area of accessory buildings or structures of 65 square meters. Please note, the public meeting circulated on the 8th day of October 2025 referenced deficiencies in lot coverage and rear yard setback. The applicant has since provided an updated survey to supplement the application, which demonstrates that these variances will no longer be required.
Have any additional correspondence and/or comments been received?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, comments have been received from the Chief Building Official, the Nottawasaga Valley Conservation Authority, the Severn Sound Environmental Association, and Source Water Protection.
Can I please have the agent introduce themselves and provide comment, if any? Hi, just state your name and address. You might need to speak into the...
My name's Herc Slopak, and I'm the owner of the property. When we bought this house, one of the main features we liked was there's multi-level decks in the back, and they have stairs in between them. They're really quite nice. We also were semi-retired, and so we have a quite big mortgage on the house, so we rented out as an Airbnb. So when the bylaw came up for licensing last year, we applied right away, and that's when we found out that the deck was built without a permit, which was a surprise to us because it's so well integrated into the house that we thought it had been part of the house all along. Okay, that's it.
Perfect. Are there any members of the public registered to make an oral submission?
Thank you, Chair. There are no members of the public who have registered to make an oral submission.
Thank you. And any additional members in the public in attendance this evening to make an oral submission? Thank you. Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning the application? May I have a motion from one of the committee members for application A32/25? Brad,
Thank you, Madam Chair. Excuse me, I move that the application be approved as recommended by staff.
may I have a seconder? Henry? That the Committee of Adjustments, having given consideration to the applicable provisions of Section 45 of the Planning Act, the official plan of the Township of Springwater, the characteristics of land in question and the surrounding as addressed in the planning report on application dated October 22nd, 2025, the correspondence received and information presented at the hearing held on October 22nd, 2025, and the decision of the matter hereby approve application A32/25. All in favor? Carried. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Application 2, will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce the next application, item number 4.2 in the agenda?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item 4.2 on the agenda is minor variance application A33/25 submitted by K. Weiss on behalf of R and E Atten regarding lands known municipally as 2774 Old Second South. The purpose and effect of the application is to permit the construction of a detached accessory building that will contain an additional residential unit, which will exceed the total maximum area and height provisions of zoning bylaw 5000 as described. 1. A total floor area of all detached accessory buildings of 224 square meters, whereas Section 33.3.14.1H permits a maximum total area of accessory buildings of 115 square meters. 2. A maximum detached accessory building height of 5.5 meters, whereas Section 3.48.3C permits a maximum detached accessory building height of 4.5 meters. And 3, a maximum detached accessory residential unit area of 224 square meters, equating 73% of the total gross floor area of the primary dwelling, whereas Section 3.48.3A permits a maximum of 40% of the total gross floor area of the primary dwelling.
Have any additional correspondence and/or comments been received?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, comments have been received from the Chief Building Official, the Severn Sound Environmental Association, Source Water Protection, and the Nottawasaga Valley Conservation Authority.
Can I please have the applicant introduce themselves and provide comment if any?
We're gonna take full advantage of this.
Certainly, just sit and state your name and address. Sometimes you have to speak close to the.
My name's Keith Weiss. My wife Lori McCarthy. We are parents of Aaron and Rich Atten that are the owners of the property, and they are building us a retirement home, the ARU, and looking at the crawl space for an ARU. The reason for this is to increase that headroom in the crawl space, so us old folks can, well, we're getting bent over as time goes on anyway, but so we're not so bent over in that crawl space or that basement, which is utilities and storage for that space. It's single story, not a very big building, so we really have to utilize that space below. Thanks.
Thank you. Are there any members of the public registered to make an oral submission?
There are no members of the public registered to make an oral submission.
Thank you. Any additional members in the public in attendance this evening to make an oral submission? Thank you. Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning the application? May I have a motion from one of the committee members of application A33/25? Mike?
Yeah, I move the application be approved as presented and as per the planning report.
May I have a seconder? Henry? That the Committee of Adjustments, having given consideration to the applicable provisions of Section 45 of the Planning Act, the official plan, the Township of Springwater, the characteristics of land in question and its surrounding has addressed in the planning report on application dated October 22nd, 2025, the correspondence received and the information presented at the hearings held on October 22nd, 2025, and the decision of the matter hereby approve application A33/25. All in favor? Carried.
Great. That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Other business, will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce item number 5.1 on the agenda?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item 5.1 on the agenda is the consideration of the 2026 Committee of Adjustment meeting schedule.
Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions or concerns regarding the proposed schedule? Steve?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Are we looking to approve this today or are we going to approve it in November? Like, I don't know what my schedule is looking like in 2026 at this point. I may have a better idea in next month. And if I don't, then we'll go with whatever the committee wants. But I don't know what my schedule is like that far ahead right now. If these are the same, it's probably the same dates though, isn't it? All right, that's fine then.
Henry?
Do we have a meeting scheduled for next month?
Steph?
Yes, we do. Next meeting is scheduled for November 26th.
So it would be okay then to make a decision then, and then Brad would know better? Steve, sorry.
So Steve, it's up to you if you want us to pass it or I don't think it's gonna matter.
Everyone else, that's fine.
I should.
Yep.
Is everyone else okay? Any other discussion? May I have a motion from one of the committee members for the 2026 Committee of Adjustments meeting schedule? Mike, may I have a seconder? Brad, that the Committee of Adjustments hereby approve the 2026 Committee of Adjustments meeting schedule as presented. All in favor? Carried. May I have a move and a second to adjourn the meeting? Steve and Henry, that the Committee of Adjustments meeting held on October 22nd, 2025 does now adjourn at 6:12 p.m. All in favor? Carried.